This man was stuck on a 100-meter-high cliff for 2 days and 2 nights, not daring to move a muscle. Below him were jagged rocks. A fall would mean certain death. He used his face pressed against the dirt as a brake, just to keep from sliding off. Suddenly, his phone rang, afraid it was his wife calling, and knowing that not answering would make things worse when he got home, he risked switching hands to grab the phone, and got himself pinned on the cliff's edge. His mind and body completely broke. He started calculating the waves, thinking of jumping into the water to save himself. He counted down and let go, plunging into the sea. But the water was too shallow. He slammed onto the rocks, shattering his pelvis, and blacked out. He woke up and dragged himself ashore. Checking himself over, he found his hand was injured. His back was wrecked, and his legs had gone numb. His phone was waterlogged and dead. He could only scream for help. But on this deserted island, who would hear him? He bandaged his wounds and passed out on a rock. When he woke up, he scouted the area and spotted a small island in the distance. Using one arm and one leg, he struggled to swim, but his strength gave out and he sank. Facing death, he thought of his wife, summoned every last bit of energy, and fought his way back to the surface, only to wash back to where he started. Then, a surfboard drifted by. He tried to swim to it, but a wave slammed into him and knocked him out. He woke up in deep water. He used a strap from his bag to tie himself to a reef to keep from drowning. A helicopter flew overhead, but he couldn't shout loud enough. After 36 hours without water, he found a can, but it was filled with seawater. Later, he thought about drinking his own urine, but it was mixed with blood. The weather was cold, with thunder but no rain. He licked dew off a piece of foil. He tried to catch a seagull to eat but failed, and was cursing the heavens when he heard a ringing sound. He dug frantically and found a phone. Only it was just a saved video of his family. It had no signal, but it reignited his hope. He saw another surfboard. He tied it to himself and crawled toward the ocean, yelling at a boat, but his cries were drowned out by the waves. As he sank in despair, thinking of his wife, a dark shape approached. It was a small boat. A diver saved him. Waking up in the hospital, he had a new perspective. He reached out to his parents and learned to cherish his wife. A year later, he returned to that beach. He carried scars, but also a newfound belief. As long as your will is strong enough, no wave can ever break you.